my name's Paul Neal. I'm part of the Doctor Who Society. We're a bunch of Whovians who like to dress up. We all do it for sick kids at a bunch of different cons. Today, of course, we're at HammerCon here at Hamilton War Place. The TARDIS, now the one we built is actually the 13th Doctor's, so the current one, is made out of a Bristol board, which happens to be light, so it's easy to assemble together. And it's all electronics in the top. And of course, when we set it off, the lights go off. The inside lights, the noise, of course, the TARDIS dematerializing, and of course the light at the very top. And the police call box will also light up as well, making it pretend to disappear. A lot of people enjoy actually getting pictures. It's probably the most iconic piece of Doctor Who for the last close to 60 years now. These guys and the TARDIS, probably the two main things that people would recognize from Doctor Who immediately. Next to me is Dalek Khan. He's actually been made by one of our members. Most of it is some plywood and some of it is Bristol board. Of course, the plungers are all handmade. The eyes are actually from Christmas, and the balls are Christmas balls as well. Plunger is 3D made here, and of course, all this is 3D as well. Basically, roughly depending on the model and how long and materials time-wise, it can take up to a year to build one of these. And on top of that, the operator also has a wheelchair inside, so they actually have abilities to maneuver and, of course, sit down as they're driving around. And a voice modulator that will make the lights move, and a light, as you can tell here as well.
Exterminate! 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 And relax.
The original story goes that they were trying to figure out a device, a machine, to travel through space and time. The builder of the original BBC looked out the window because in 1963 they still had some of these and said, police box, perfect. It can be found in a junkyard, easily found there, and that's the story of how the TARDIS became to be a police box, and been ever since. The door on the side now, some TARDISes have initially, of course, being a police box, that's where the phone would be. You would open up and pick up the phone. Now, Matt Smith is the only TARDIS, that was 2 Doctors ago, that had a phone there. The current Doctor, we don't know yet whether or not there's anything there or if it's just nothing behind it. So once she uses it, we'll build up a new inside of it to have a little phone inside of it as well. It took about 4 people, about 6 months to actually build it, and they had to build it in pieces. It comes apart in pieces, so it's, as I said, easy to carry. One person can assemble that TARDIS and take apart that one TARDIS as well. And of course, we also have another Dalek who will be here, Oren. He's a big white guy. I shouldn't say white guy, it's a big white Dalek. It's basically up to the operator. So, I mean, you can ask if the operator decides, yes, they're going to let you ride, they will let you ride. We've had people ride in. I rode into one. He's not here. We've had celebrities ride in them, actually. A couple of them have. But eventually, we may actually allow it. You know, it all goes to sick kids. So we're on Facebook. You find us there at the Doctor Who Society of Canada. So just stop in, of course, Doctor Who Society. We pop out. We do have a website, again, Doctor Who Society of Canada. The website, you can find some of our old place stuff that with pictures, where we're going to be at the next con, and of course some of the events that we go to, because we do try to do events outside the con to get together.
Attention humans! Dalek Oren is online! Have you just arrived here?
Yes, I did.
I thought I heard something.
I had the brake on again.
Yes. Somebody should teach you how to drive.
Yes. It's been a while.
As I said, I'm dressed as Sylvester McCoy. He's the 7th Doctor. He was actually one of the last classic TV Doctors before the series got canceled. His trademark sweater, all question marks. Of course, he has a pocket watch and naturally the umbrella. This was actually from I bought this one, but I had one made from a friend of mine. They actually made the sweater here for me as well. And he has handkerchief, and of course he always wears the hat as well. And funky, lovely pants. from the 70s actually, is these type of pants. So I actually bought most of this costume. Actually, I bought all of this costume, except of course the 2 pieces that were given to me. Most of the Doctors, of course, carry Sonics, which I have one in one of my pockets here, naturally. And you can get these at any toy shop usually. Now there's also different Doctors. As I said, I'm the 7th. There's been 13 Doctors currently. And you can actually, some of them are a little bit more elaborate costumes. Some of them are very simple costumes as well that you can do.